Hello! How are you all? All I just heard was fire! It's so lovely to see you all. Happy Wednesday. It's been a long week since the retreat, but I'm glad you're here. It's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. Spring has sprung because you got shorts on. It has sprung. It's a fantastic day. So tonight, I just want to really quickly go through the order of operations for tonight. Full fire rehearsal, no surprise there. We will be holding the gender re-audition tonight, probably right after the break. And then after that, we will be doing small group work for Secret Superhero. Your copies of music are up here if you have not already grabbed them. I'm certain there are a lot of other things, but first thing I want to say is thank you for a really wonderful retreat. Did you all get the post-retreat email? Yes. Did it have everything you expected in?
Yes.
Great. So I just could, no one said like, oh, you forgot this thing, so I just wanted to check. If I forgot something, please let me know. My notes may not have been good enough. There might be other stuff, but I don't know what it is. Show up.
The poster.
Yes, I have received about half of the poster type-ups from the retreat.
Oh, I haven't finished typing yet. I still have to do it.
I mentally have not sent you. Since I have photographs of all of them, I can process them and get them to you.
No stress. There's certainly more things to come. I want to say those of you that have already done really great work regarding advertising and sponsorship, y'all are amazing. I really appreciate the leads. Those of you that are going to do more, I really appreciate the work. Those of you that have not decided to do anything, I still really appreciate you either way. There are going to be lots of other opportunities and things coming out that we're discussing with the board. There's one more thing. Crystal will want me to tell you this. Last week, Crystal gave an update regarding Morgan and the tumor board and all of that. He had his scans that he needed to do in San Francisco today. Hopefully we'll know by the end of this week what's happening. That's why she's not here right now. They're driving back from San Francisco. She wants to be here tonight. I have told her she shouldn't stress about coming out here tonight, but we'll see what happens. But in the spirit of music, can we please warm up? I'm only a little all over the place. How about you? Please stretch yourself as you know best. How you doing, Tim?
Hey man, what's up?
You're very low energy.
Am I?
No coffee.
He's surrounded by altos.
Hey, Lucas.
I love alcohol.
But you say that to all the sections.
I get to harmonize it out there.
You seem to really need this gauge. What did you do today?
No, I wish I got to do like fun stuff today. It's only been administrative work for like 3 days.
Oh.
And no matter how much is on my to-do list, and no matter how much I accomplish, there's always more.
Yeah.
Which is an unfortunate part of adulting I never expected. Please shake out your hands. I thought that like when you got work done, then you felt better. No, I just get work done and go, look, there's more work to do.
You do check it off though, don't you?
I
That
do,
helps. That
yes.
helps.
But unfortunately, then people message me and go, here's these things. And I go, ah! And that's great. Can you please, siren, huh? Ah! Siren on a hum. Again on an ah. Can you please take a deep breath in and exhale? reset your body, find your comfortable standing, find your good shoulder position, rotate your palms outward as you need to support yourself. Take a nice deep diaphragmatic breath. You're gonna feel that garage door open. That's the diaphragm descending. And then exhale, feel the garage door shut. So I had a clinician come. It's better than Takibanis.
I fought for that one.
So I got to work with a clinician once that sang with the San Francisco Opera, and it was one of the things she described about the human voice and breathing that went,
Yeah, click.
holy cow. Because often when people go to take the breath, there's all this tension that develops around the abdomen, and it's in fact supposed to be the exact opposite. It's supposed to be as tension-free as possible. And what happens is the garage door imagery allows your stomach to descend and do all the things it does for the pelvic viscera to move. So, another deep breath in, and exhale through a straw. Another deep breath in. Out on an SH. You beat me there, well done. That was like some tin level stupid. Deep breath in. And hiss. Make sure your jaw is not too tight while you're doing that. You can wiggle around a little bit. Relax your tongue. Is that what I did?
Yes, that's what you did.
Yes! Great, all right, well, great success. You met it 100%. Can you please, this is going to be, woo, hot dog. It's a good night. So you're going to slowly move through all of the sounds of home. You're going to chew it for a moment, and then we'll release and go up a half step. And this is your opportunity to really explore and audiate. So deep breath in. It's okay to move sound through that H. It's okay to enter from a little below, up a half. And this can occur at your relative speed. Move it across the bridge of your nose. Nice and bright at times, make it darker. Crystal likes to tap to help her trying to find that sympathetic resonation. You can chew it, pull on your ears. Rub this part of your jaw here. Often there's a lot of tension here, and the musculature can use some love. And then one more. Go back to C, please. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That's a little too relaxed. When I get more diaphragmatic action, there's going to be some nice pulsing. Ha 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 ha. So each time there should be a contraction. If you put your hand here, if you're struggling with this, you can gently push in just to help trigger that kinesthetic portion. Ready? Ha 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 ha. Up a half. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. It's relaxed. Ha 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 ha. 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 watching me by any chance, you'll notice I'm not resetting between every single one of those. There's no extra work going on. As much as possible as I can keep everything connected and fluid through everything, the better. You'll be much less exhausted at the end of all of this, I promise. Can we go to, let's go to C again. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was so much better on Saturday. Try again. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Sing. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Yes. So that's the, I would, how many of you have seen Guys and Dolls? Not enough. That's the Adelaide sound. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's great. Can we, just C, C? Z, ready? Z, with energy and passion. Z, Z, one more. Take your seats. So there's really quickly, we don't talk a lot about conducting gestures, and I always have like this aspiration that we're going to spend a whole bunch of time on it. Tonight's not that night, but I do have one little tidbit. So on that exercise, there's the kinesthetic portion where I pull the arm back before we throw the note up. This is the in-breath. So you are seeing in real time and practicing in real time the prep, the downbeat, and the release. So it's so when we do that fluidly, you're accomplishing everything that I asked you to do when I give you a cue. Perfect. It was just in time. I did ask for it. And I hear Tarakita.
Gage, when you say don't reset, you mean don't take a breath?
No, I mean, so when I say don't reset, it means that, so now you've got all your good positioning, so we were doing like the ha exercise. Ha, 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 ha. That breath is still there, but everything else in the body, we don't relax after when we take that next breath. What commonly occurs, especially for the choral singer, is you sing your part, and the second you take your breath, everything goes, and then you have to reestablish all the work to sing properly. It's often why we go flat as readily as we do.
So you can take a breath, but don't let
Yeah.
it fall.
So when you take that breath, everything else stays fully engaged. Often when directors ask you to like sing with energy, a lot of it is maintaining everything else in your body other than the breath. It's a lot of work because you don't have an external instrument. What's the T sound? Da. What's the I sound?
E.
What is the DH sound?
No, that's the
You can check, remember, by putting the hand in front of your face, and you should feel a small puff of air with the DHA. You should feel a much more aggressive puff of air with the DHU with the here. And remember, don't just sing doom. Remember, it's not a downward D. And then, what is NOM?
It's Italian.
Home, not gnome, right? It's take the home into the word and the beginning of gnome. Yes. It's just not without the diphthong. All right, from the top. I probably don't. I should just have this memorized at this point, but I don't. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me give it to you a different way. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, some amazing dynamics. I know it's fast, it was intentionally very fast. But here's the compromise. I'll relax it, and you'll give me better dynamics.
Okay,
Yes.
remind me how we're doing the hum part?
Hum.
Is it
Straight.
hum?
Yeah, just straight to the M. Hum.
Thank you.
A little slower. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. This is the forte part. All right, it's getting there. The last dynamic section will. I know it's slow. Don't worry. You ready?
It was harder because it was slow because I had to hold my breath.
Caged bird. Why caged bird sings page 15? 15.
I know that page by heart.
Right? That's the goal. All right, this section should be so beautiful. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now with shape, whatever your shape is, if your relative dynamic is smaller today than it was on this weekend, that's fine. Just make sure it's all relative. 1, 2, 3. Once it's everyone. So for example, in measure 80 and measure 84, what did I ask for?
Crescendo.
Yes, it's kind of there. Can we make it very much there? Basis, Can you be a little more present? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then you get to back off again, even though it's a little louder than the time before. It's okay for it to crescendo louder than where you're going to the next time. Let me make that really clear for the altos, tenors, and basses. I know it says mezzo piano, but your crescendo in measure 80 can be up toward a forte, as long as you back off back to a mezzo forte after that section. One more time. 2, 3. All right, from the top. Yeah! With optimistic energy.
From the sopranos crescendo in those places too?
Yes, you certainly can. I would say overall the soprano part can have more dynamic contrast, but I also acknowledge that you're missing a handful of members right now.
But I thought you were just directing the crescendo.
Well, they're specifically on the do-do-doots. Yours is across that entire phrase, which I believe is indicated.
Which, we have crescendo written above our 83 and
Yeah.
79 too.
Exactly.
So across the whole phrase.
Across the whole phrase for you. For them in particular, I want them to focus on that last measure, because the contrast is.
I see, okay. Just clearing that up.
Yes.
I know. Thank you.
Women don't owe you shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see what you shit.
This is my Wednesday protest shirt this week.
I noticed that one of the things that happens is we're all doing the do-do-do's. We go down in pitch.
Yes.
How can we not do that, especially on
Dot.
same notes?
So this is that energetic portion and thinking higher on every single one. Every single note should feel higher than the one before when it's repeated. But more than that, if you are more accurately singing with the D at the front, do 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 do, it would be a lot harder to sing flat. But when we go do do do, you can hear it's already flat, right? The soft palate's dropped, the tongue's down. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And each one of those is just a hair, right? It should verge on being sharp. Now you're going to be beautifully relaxed like a bird, right? Let's find out. From the top. From the top. Largely, I liked a lot of that. I will say your eighth note cutoffs, when there's an eighth note rest, can be shorter. You can cut off faster. So if you look at measure 9, free bird leaps on the back of the wind. Those can all be a little bit shorter. But there was something that was said for me at the retreat that was so actually profoundly important that I want to make sure this is illuminated. So this section about the free bird, it's not broken up by an exceptional number of rests, right? It's actually pretty fluid. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends. It's very, very fluid. But the second we get to the cage bird, they talked about each rest being like the cells of the bars of a cell. Wow. That walks down his narrow cage and seldom sees through the bars of range. I know it's the chorus that is the most divided in this section because we're truly talking about the caged bird, right? Can you make sure that there is a difference between how you were singing the free bird and the caged bird? One more time. But I love how fluid it is. Make sure it's mezzo forte, whatever that is for you right now. please make sure every time we sing the caged bird, right, it's on beat 4, as opposed to the free bird is on the end of 4, right? Whatever you need, eyeballs right there. The other spot that I feel like dares to claim the sky, but a bird. That but a bird doesn't feel like it's always in time. Same thing with can seldom. So if you just really quickly look at 15, top of 5, dares to claim the sky, but a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom. That can is on beat 4, and it's really important to the narrative right there. But if you fix the but a bird, can sell, and the cage, I'll be very happy. It's because it's fluid, right? It's dares to claim the sky, but a bird. It's all connected. If you sing but a bird, it doesn't work. But a bird. Keep it nice and legato right there. One more time. I didn't get very many bingos, so.
We got, yeah.
Good. You'll have to bring them to me. I didn't get a lot of them. 2, 3. So that's the second time you beat me to that right there. I'm sorry. If you are watching my pattern, you'll notice I am not emphasizing the offbeat here. Free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats. I'm giving you as clear of it and floats. And then when we get to the cage bird section, right, I'm giving you every single subdivision right now. So the more you are with me, the better. Let's start right at your entrance. 2 before your, or 2 3/4 before your entrance, I guess. 2, 3.
A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his turn is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade wind soft through the sighing trees, and the flowers waiting.
All right, I was waiting for this. I did think that more people were going to mark this spot in their music than I saw at the retreat, because it was wrong every time. You should have something in the margin that's like, there's so many words coming up. Either turn the page early, write in your words, or memorize it. How about all of the above? Sorry. No, so the nice thing is for everyone except for the altos, it's the exact same note. Altos, you move from that C to a B, so you could indicate that. But you could also write your text in the margin. So it should be, and the trade winds soft, so the sighing trees and the fat bird, right? If you don't have it written, fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn. There's too many syllables. Let's do it again. 41. The free bird thinks. I will say your like 3/8 note pickup is so much more fluid and beautiful. I love it. Remember, the free bird is at the last possible second. 1, 2, 3.
The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade wind soft through the sighing trees, and the fat birds waiting on a dawn bright
That's the first time I've understood what you're saying right there. I will say you need to get off of breeze faster to be able to sing and the trade, right? Free bird thinks of another breeze and the trade winds soft. If you don't take that rest, it's going to feel real wonky.
Hang on this.
Every single time. Those Z and S sounds are the things that are killing us right now. The free, 1, 2, 3.
The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat birds waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. Of trees, his shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown.
All right, so the one thing that happens is we hit the forte here into page 18 and we start rushing. So be careful. Don't get so excited that you rush. Start right at 80. Yes.
I think, so at the bottom of 17, we only get an 8th note rest, and
Yes.
we've been getting a full rest, and, I mean,
Yeah.
a quarter note, and so.
That was the best I think it's ever been in terms of the entrance being on 4. But yes, especially for the sopranos, you have doo-doo, 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 the cage bird.
Well, we need the dude.
Yes, and the T helps a whole lot. Ready?
So it almost can't be.
I will say there's still not enough D's and T's in this section. 81. Two, three.
The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on a distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on a distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The caged bird sings of freedom.
All right, the last page needs some work, but I'm not going to stress about it right now because the rest of the song is much better. Yes. Which we're going to have to figure out how that works. I will say, so before you hit the repeat the first time, that Dom of freedom was like the perfect length. Did you feel how long that quarter note was? It was like this pause of what's going to happen next. It was super poignant. It was great, yes.
I have a note from when we started to learn this last time that you never mentioned this time, and that I hear people are not doing that.
What's that?
Which is the word distant, where it's broken up, and if you listen to the sound file, they're doing it. Distant.
Mhm.
And you told
The S
us
should
last time
be-
to do it, but this time you never mentioned it, and
Correct.
some people are not doing it.
Please attach the S to the tent of distant. Right. Thank you, Margot. That if you don't have that marked, you should have that marked. The goal is at this point in the season, if you've been given that information, hopefully I never have to say it again.
Yep.
But we'll see.
So now you have to say it again.
That's all right.
Top of 19. So the dome you were talking about, we were supposed to change that 8th note to something else.
No, I don't even think it was changed. It was finally short enough. We didn't have anyone
Okay.
hum the M.
Okay.
That's what
Cage
we wanted.
bird sings of freedom.
Rest.
The cage. So that it feels like that last quarter note before you fall into the cage will feel so much less rushed than it does throughout the rest of the song.
Okay. You might wanna-
If you get all of those cutoffs, I think that you pretty much got the song. It's largely cutoffs at this moment in time. There's one basis. We're going to check in on this, so I'm going to give you, let's call this your warning for next week.
Our warning?
For the bases in particular, I would really like to hear pages 12 and 13 next time. There are some notes that are a little errant right now, so I would make a note to look at that, please. We're at the point where I get to be super picky, which I'll take that, right? Like, I'm happy about that. Can I hear, what time is it? Great. Yeah, but you're doing very well. Can we start To My Old Brown Earth on page 2? Pick up to measure 10. I know it's going to take you a second. I'm just letting you know. Page 2, pick up to measure 10. As long as sun will shine. So, I'm going to sing this for you really quickly because we're struggling to get the feeling of this specific section. So if I was a bass, I would say, God will our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine. And crescendoing on sun will make it feel like you're not just waiting there for an amorphous amount of time. But right now, every one of you, or most of you, I hear hit sun and it's like, when do I get to get off of this word? And it's not, it's very long.
I know, the problem is that I really am feeling that way because there's not enough room to take enough breath to hold that thing.
I mean, I take mine right before as. But yes, I can understand.
That's the place where you get to take a breath, but
Yep.
it isn't mine.
So can I have just the tenors and basses for a second?
Okay.
Pick up to 10. God, God, 2, 3. All right, so we're already behind. So if it's 2, 3. God will our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine. And is our hope. So if you're the singing bass too, get rid of all the consonants. And just get rid of them because it changes the pitch too much. Oh. That was much better. Chronically, that well our human chain, we are just losing time. Let's do it again. God, 2, 3. God will our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine. Yes, the only thing is when we land on shine, can shine be bigger than will? As long as sun will shine. Go straight for the vowel and just drop the sound. Shine. Yeah, it should be shine. I will take a longer pause if you give me the N at the very end. God, 2, 3. God will our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine. different that is. That's, hallelujah. Sopranos and altos. God. 2, 3.
Guard well our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine.
Yes, but you can make the sun will shine more dramatic, I know. So, what are we talking about at this moment? Why is it important to crescendo here?
It's the sun. It's saying forever we're gonna do this.
Guard well our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine. And this our home keep pure and sweet and green, for now I'm yours. I am dedicating myself in the afterlife. And you are also mine. Right? This is the moment where it's like, I know that the sun will outlive all of us, right? When is the inevitable conclusion of our sun? Do you know? No. How many billions of years from now it is?
Black hole.
It's like... oh no, this was the fact that I always had off the top of my head. I love the, I can't, I'm sorry. I love stellar fusion, it's like my favorite. So I'm gonna save that fun fact for the concert. One more time, sopranos and altos. God. And this is mezzo forte to start. 2, 3.
Guard well our human chain.
Can we make that launch off of human a little fast? God well our human chain. Human. Just go straight up to the next. God, 2, 3.
Guard well our human chain. Watch well you keep it strong.
But that's the same right. Keep it make it a little faster. Because those notes will make it so the rest of it doesn't slow down. God, 2, 3.
Guard well our human chain. Watch well you keep it strong. As long as sun will shine.
What rhythm do you have on will? What rhythm, other than the altos, do you have? Sopranos. It's the same. Human, keep it, will. Same exact thing. You're going to overemphasize it. One more time. Yes, you will. 2, 3.
Guard well our human chain. Watch well you keep it strong. As long as sun will shine. And this
Yeah, as long as we get the and soft, I'm going to give you all so much time to breathe right there. Everyone. Sing fun. Guard. Guard, guard. The more you watch me, the better it will all get. 2, 3.
guard well our human chain.
Faster through the consonants, times, and basses, just like you heard the sopranos and altos. Guard. And it's also mezzo forte. 2, 3.
Guard well our human chain. Watch well you keep it strong. As long as sun will shine. And this our home. Keep pure and sweet and green. For now I'm yours.
Just a hair more tenor there the next time.
And you are also mine.
Make sure, yeah. Make that mine a little taller. Let's sing the whole thing. Please stand up as you're able. Let your vowels be taller. I would love to give you super long breaths in this piece, just so you know. I love the group's concept of this being like someone who is older, retired, and it's like, I have done my job and it is your turn to do the job, and I'm going to tell you the story, but I'm going to tell you at my pace. I love that. But it means that all of the rest of the structure has to be appropriately in time and appropriately in tune, so we can take grandiose breaths.
Okay. You ready?
Remember those extra consonants I asked for.
To my old brown earth and to my old blue sky, I now give these last few molecules of I, and you sing.
Lovely, so let's make a change really quickly. The and you who sing, can you write slightly faster? We're going to just recover. We're just going to plan on slowing down molecules of I, and you sing, and then we'll slow back to tempo again. We're just going to eliminate the challenge. The biggest thing, and you heard Tim, so each time you're taking your breath, this is what we were talking about in warm-up, you're just like, oh, great, I did it. And then you take another breath in, and the whole pitch is just driving down. Every single one of these vowels, get rid of your diphthongs, keep them ceiling tall, and a soft smile will do you wonders for this piece, right? This is a song of affinity and love. This is truly a love song. What's the song? Ma. You have notes about that.
To my old brown earth and to my old blue sky, I now give these last few molecules of I. And you who sing, and you who stand nearby, I do charge you not to cry. Guard well our human chain, watch well you keep it strong, as long as sun will shine. And this our home, keep pure and sweet and green. For now I'm yours, and you are also mine.
So it's better. You can hear it wants to sink in the middle, but that's much better than it was even 2 weeks ago at the retreat as well. You can take your seats.
Oh, that's good.
Huh? 2 weeks ago and at the retreat. Yeah. It was 2 weeks ago for the retreat. So this is a song I firmly believe you need to be in mixed standing for sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Please expect that next week you will be in mixed standing much more frequently. So that's my gentle warning. Not everyone likes to be surprised. Okay, so really quickly, bridge over troubled water. With oohs, please, not hums. What's your dynamic?
Now, 4.
2, 3. last part that you were. Because sopranos stay on the G, right? And then altos. It's okay for you to have a little crescendo. Sopranos, it needs to be pretty constant right there. 2, 3. Energy for tonight, but you were definitely singing it better than this before. Can I give you one more shot?
Sure.
So here's the deal. If it's not showing improvement, I'm putting it away for tonight. Okay. Maybe it's not tonight's piece.
Maybe if we stand.
Let's stand.
I mean, certainly, you are always welcome to stand. Almost all the tenor section is almost always standing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So the whole song throughout, your rhythms can just be more groovy and they can pop more. You can sing into it, right? The thing we're struggling with is you're singing too much of this, and I'm looking for more of this. Like you're looking to engage someone, you're not.
Well, we all learned it when we were stoned.
Oh, I know. We need a different drug. Can we start at your time, measure 60? Your time has come. So this whole thing is your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they like it really moves. That's the whole idea here. Is I was really tired of all the versions of it that went like this. And I want something that was energetic.
That helps, because we learned it.
Uh,
I sing it when I'm sad.
largely, yeah. It's really hard to sing the G's, especially at this speed. Yo, 2, 3, 4. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, you can be a friend. I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Just a little more for the baritone. So it's not going to be quite that fast, but we have to be able to find where it moves and then relax it. All right, y'all are great. Can I hear? I felt pretty good about that. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know. Expect to do a lot of work on my Fun Common next week. I think that works in the schedule. I'll confirm that over email.
Next week we're doing kind of this space.
Yes. Expect to do a lot of parts work. Sanctuary, I'm going to do that part work next week as well. Turn the world around in pretty all right shape. So great. Indadana. Working you right to the break. I'm sorry. Are you tired yet? I'm tired. I loved the no. That was great. How do we pronounce the U? How do you pronounce the U?
Ooh, like cool.
Ooh. Remember, all of those vowel sounds are up, not down like American English. So the U is.
What do you mean up?
Don't go ooh, ooh. Like at the inflection is up. Almost all sentences in American English go down. We end our sentences down. Huh?
Unless you're one of those people that talks like this.
Not the
Yes.
younger generation. They all end up.
Well, I can speak for myself. I got in a lot of trouble because you couldn't hear me. What? You're gonna hear me. So I had to speak up because that was the expectation. But all of my diction classes throughout college, this was the supreme item that every American student struggled with, was ending up. And all of our vowel sounds are very far, especially in California, far back in the throat, and they just want to sing. So the U sound is with confidence together. The O sound is as in what word?
More.
Great. The I sound is the E sound is and the A sound is not right? There's a big difference, yes.
If it's helpful for people, the little, I don't know what you call that in English, the little thingy before the U, what's it called, the little apostrophe?
The apostrophe? Which,
Apostrophe?
where are you referring to?
Before
Yes,
the
that's an apostrophe.
That's actually a marking for a glottal stop.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's helpful.
But,
It means you're starting with it's actually a vowel.
yeah,
Before the U, which is a vowel, there's actually a consonant.
that's where we get the Well, except that's the ooh,
They
sorry.
have glottal stops
Yeah.
in English, but they don't have a letter for it.
Correct. What is the KH sound? In this, in,
Good. Like a G.
Is it an off?
Aspirated K?
yes, so it's, and there's the H sound moving air after it,
Oh, it is a
right? What's the NG sound?
I'm not sure.
So the N is the onset for the G. So the G starts in the end position and then moves to a G. Go. Because more, right?
It
Go.
sounded a lot harder like than it sounded.
Go. Yeah, well, we'll probably work up, but most important to me is that it starts in the end position.
Do it again.
Go. Go. So that's the N starts in the N. Go. Yeah. It's not a singing through of ever. Unless it's in the middle of a word. But
So
that's
you're not really
different.
hearing the end sound.
No, it's
more
just,
of
it's,
where
Your tongue there.
yeah, it's the difference between go and go, right? You do hear it, but not,
Yeah.
no one would know that it was an N, I think. Two, three, sorry, 4, 1. Yes, all right. The idea for this song is that you will not get a chord for this because it ruins the surprise. Here's the deal. We're going to barbershop this. You're going to get an A flat. And alto G. But that won't be played on stage is my goal. Because the magic of it is just having it come out of nothing. So let's practice that. And then you just can't hum. That's the challenge, right? So try it again. But you all have to enter on 1. 1, 1. You all got your basic triads. We got it. You did this so well before. Can you play something really quickly, just not in A flat? It could be. 4, 1. Yeah, just making sure that we cut off. Sorry, because I'm just watching this. I know, this is a lot to accomplish in a very short period of time. I really just want to sing through the song. 1, 3, 1, 5, 4, 1. Okay, that gives me a really good idea of what I need to focus on, which is a lot. That's okay. Basses. Chronically, I have a whole bunch of you that are coming in before beat 1 every time you have that breath on beat 4, like in measure 61. And if you watch me, I'm giving you a big 1. So a lot of this song really is, sopranos and altos, this is one of the things that was getting you. The tenors move on, like if you look at measure 59, they move right before you. So you have two, who. So I give them 3, and then it's you. So I give you ka, whatever. But if you look at where your part is in relation to other parts, a lot of this song gets easier because it's intended to be reactive and responsive. And I'm cueing the tenors right before you, so that's your, all right, I'm about to move, right as I cue them. Yes, Alicia and then Sue. Oh yes, this is part of next week's session is hammering these parts, because you have 2 very distinct parts occurring in this song, right? The soprano, alto, tenor, bass. We talked about that a little bit on Sunday. The biggest thing I can say is find the parts that cue you. The song is, if all the words were English, I don't think you would have this hard of a time with it. Because it is, I would say it's rather intuitive. What's really challenging is intuiting the notes, intuiting the rhythm, and intuiting the language all at the same time. That's a lot to encompass. So part of this exercise, the next time we do it, is going to be removing text, then just having vowels, then adding the consonants back in. I promise it'll get easier. But I need you to feel a little bit more for. Right now it's too nebulous. Yes? Five. Yeah. Five. It still has the five. It's really hard. Well, it's more like 2 eighth notes and then 2 quarter notes in the triplet. We can reconfigure that. We'll talk about it next Wednesday. That's a lot. Y'all are great. So I did officially tell you that gender re-auditions were occurring after the break. Yes? Okay. Who do I have that's planning so I can budget time appropriately? Who's interested in auditioning for that? For gender, the re-audition that's occurring. So I have Maria, Kathy, Amy sent me one. She couldn't be here tonight. Anyone else?
Frank wanted to.
I wanted to, but I didn't think that I could sing in the right pitch. I just desperately don't want to sing the pop. I don't care about singing that part. I just, the dum part, I can't sing that.
We can negotiate more. But we will sing that after. Here, let's sing the audition measure now, so you can have all a break to go, you know what? I'm going to do it.
What page is that?
It
Page
starts
4.
on page 4. All right, so we start in 26. Each mama's egg. Each 1, 2.
Each mama's egg, it does possess a chromosome that we call X, and Papa's sperm will then supply a chromosome that's X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, the child is then the female sex, and if the sperm contains a Y, the baby will then be a guy.
One more time. You notice we're not doing a section with the word changes, but all of it is still, again, the idea of this is what I was taught that is not correct, right? Each 1, 2.
Each mama's egg, it does possess a chromosome that we call X, and Papa's sperm will then supply a chromosome that's X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, the child is then the female sex, and if the sperm contains a Y, the baby will then be a guy.
All right, so there's the audition. I will confirm who's doing it after this, right? For now, announcements. Oh, I do first. I call the first announcement. If you need a new OCC t-shirt or you don't have one yet, I will be sending out a form through email tomorrow. It has sizing information. If you already have a shirt and you request one, you have to pay for another shirt. That's the deal. But your first shirt's free. It's like drugs. I'm just stealing Calvin's line at this point in time. I'm co-opting. I'm not stealing.
You're appropriating.
Invitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
That's exactly it. Well, did you know there's more to that saying?
Yeah.
That's all right. Other announcements for the video, yes.
Do the new people know that they need a choir shirt for the opening night?
You have to have a new choir shirt, which is why you get the first one for free.
Right.
But I will send that information. I saw Maria Jasmine.
I just want to say that I'm doing more spring cleaning and purging, and in this front row of these seats, there's some of Sam's new and not even worn Crocs, if you like that sort of thing, and then some books from me and Mom. So they'll go to the Goodwill tomorrow, but if something tickles your fancy, take it home.
We're doing full choir stuff after gender, right?
It's small group stuff after gender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So after gender, so if you're not auditioning for gender, it's great for you to support people, but I understand if you don't want to. And then it's Secret Superhero. Jasmine.
If you did not have a chance to donate for our lovely Harmony space or for the retreat, we're still accepting donations today. If you happen to bring cash. Other Jasmine, not this Jasmine, will accept them. So please give them to her.
Thank you, Jasmine and Jasmine.
Dual Jasmine. Jasmine.
Other announcements?
I think Jasmine and Jasmine
Wow.
need to do that.
This is incredible. Go take a break.
Hi there.
I wanted that.
I sent it out on Monday.
Right, yeah.
I sent it out yeah, there's a 2-page document. Yeah. I will also send it out again.
Well, it has to be really simple. I could do it.
I remember the.
Wow. And all the pieces. Okay. All right. Think about your husband. Yeah. The prayer for the dead. Well, I assume so. Well,
You see why I'm thirsty?
well, I was just thinking maybe if there's something really
If-
I will. I'm
if
gonna
you have-
I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna
If,
think about that.
if you have like a spoken word element that you, whether it's a quote or a story you'd love to tell about that, if you submit that to Crystal, we can incorporate it in the program. Now, all right. We would make we get the first shirt free. I don't have any pens and pencils are great. Thank you. All right. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
They're rhyming. We're practicing that art.
Okay. That's all right.
It's too hard for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can. Well, yeah, it's in an uncomfortable like bridge. Yeah.
Or you can, oh,
Yes. Yeah.
I can't go that low, and I can't go that low.
But thank you for letting me know.
All right, well, that is really cool. I'm gonna find something. I know there'll be something. All right, cool.
I'm building me a home soon. Yes. Once we get through this, we can then be assigned. I think it'll probably be.
Listen to this. You have solos?
There's spontaneous solos, but within approval of you are trusted that you are going to do this with appropriate academic.
That's what I was
I have, yeah, I've been trying. The choir has had a long-standing, like, you want to make sure that you're spreading out the solo stuff, but at the same time, yeah. Great, but I think auditioning might be, which may mean that then even if you are given the solo on the basis, you will still serve that's one of the really helpful parts, is often if you can't necessarily divvy up the solos in the way that we might have done it, you can then also thank you.
I redid this and I said,
All right.
with my cross.
Lovely.
Pass the word.
And I got the opportunity and
I don't think Tim, I don't think, no, I know what you mean. Oh,
Okay,
right.
lovely.
website,
Okay.
so I got all that information. And it says like, if you want to interview, contact.
Yeah. What has been, Crystal would like it to be ocprogram.com@gmail.com, just her OCC email.
Okay.
Where she would like those to go.
To the interview request.
That'd be perfect.
Okay. Or visit the choir.
Exactly. Yeah, because if they send it through our website, we can still get it. Thank you.
I
That's
also have
amazing.
talking points for you to follow.
That's even better. Perfect. Thank you. Sure. I would love that. Thank you, Rachel.
I was approached by Nadia and asked if there could please be some kind of Hebrew prayer, Jewish prayer, because because she was Jewish, and her cousin, who's a rabbi, is gonna do something, whatever kind of prayer. He's gonna say the Kaddish. He's gonna say the Kaddish probably, and I can do it. But so I thought of a good song where it's 2 lines, and the first line I could just sing it, and then the second line is Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom. The only words are Ya'aseh Shalom, which means may God make peace. And so she said, but can you get a sound file to that?
If you were, if you recorded it from your phone, that would be sufficient. If you were to do that, and then we could send it out. It's like a voice memo on your phone.
I don't even know how to do that. Can you get my phone?
Yeah.
Allison, you gonna try out?
Crystal.
What's it? Liquid? Oh, better yet.
So yes, that's kind of conditional on what the group feels like they can take on. But having it nonetheless, they can be like, yes, I can do it, no, I
Yeah,
can't
and
do
she
it.
also said she could sing it herself in the choir.
do it.
That's great.
But I thought if they wanted to join. The other thing I'm thinking of, and this is where I stopped so I don't overwhelm, my uncle mentioned Imagine, and so I was going to say, what if we float that as a sing-along, and we'll know that she would sing, and that his friend with the guitar makes that up, and then people in the choir can sing.
Yeah, I think that that's something that we can pass off to them, and whoever feels like we can take that on is great, or if they're inspired in the moment.
Yeah, that's kind of where I would pass out those flyers.
Well, like right now,
just telling them, that's in the card. There's another person who's Okay, thank you. Sure, and how was it? Well,
She's just, she must still be, just everything. But it was a long day, but it sounds like it was
5 minutes.
Yeah, she just
And I have a whole bunch of pictures. Are you done?
lovely. And I sent you an
You did? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, how do you
No problem. So if you go, so you'll swipe out of this, and you're gonna swipe over one more, sorry. And then at the app library, you can just type voice in the search bar, the bar, yeah.
Voice.
Yeah. So you'll use voice memo.
Didn't learn.
So you'll just hit continue, and then you can just record it, and then you can attach it to an email.
Okay, I'll try not to see.
At the very least, it teaches them the melody, and then we go from there. Perfect. Yes. And if you send that in email, or if you have a phonetic guide, we include those. Which I mean, I know those. I know. So yeah, if you send that recording, then basically they can opt in or out of it as we can, and we can see who feels that they can do it versus not. It's just a time matter for some people.
Well, they have the word, I'll print off the words.
Yeah.
And read it. And I just
No, that's all right. Don't worry about writing the notes. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, that's all the words. It just says, it's like, may God, may peace, upon all of us. I could change the words. It says upon us and on all of Israel because of Jewish prayer, but they also can use and say, God may peace on us, and all Israel
I think that you can keep it as it originally is, and it wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, it'll be great. Thank you. Wouldn't, but have you got one yet? Okay, I will give you one. So yeah. Yeah. Good. I will make sure to do this. Yes, perfect. Please start making your way back.
And she came away and I told her mom, you owe me how hard that is. No, she hasn't been impatient. The universe said that was yeah. When this came out, I was like,
Phenomenal.
I'll make my best.
Please make your way back if you're auditioning for gender.
They put up at 5 minutes next week to do just tiny virtual presentation because that's the last one the day before the thing.
That'd be perfect.
What's happening?
That's a solo.
A solo.
Yeah.
Who's singing?
Calvin is singing.
It's just a sign singing.
Well, it's a song with Big Rock, and that's what the PC does.
So it's just going to be singing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who's auditioning for gender?
I assumed it was sorry.
Fewer hands than before. All right, try again.
I wasn't expecting the secret superhero.
PC members, are you all here? Or enough of you are here, at least?
What do we need them for?
I know, right? All right, it's going to be just a second, it looks like, because we're ready. That's a great question. Thank you. Okay, does anyone who is in Secret Superhero not have Secret Superhero?
Wait, can I leave?
Well, it's gender and then Secret Superhero. Gender auditions are not very long.
Gender? You're doing Secret Superhero. Oh, I'm stuck here.
I just want to play.
Yeah.
I'm just a little confused about your
In what?
In that statement about when I sing, when it's just a solo. I mean, if it's, you probably tell us.
Yeah, we can go over that. Right. And then, AJ, you're auditioning for this as well? Yeah. Oh, great. Did Rachel leave?
Rachel?
Nope, right there. Great. Phenomenal.
I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna sing it all together first. If you are interested in auditioning, you may sing it at this time. If you are not, don't sing. I'll give you the bass line. Actually, you should start and then I'll go. 4, 1, 2.
Each mama's egg, it does possess a chromosome that they call X, and Papa's sperm will then supply a chromosome that's X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, the child is then the female sex, and if that sperm contains a Y, the baby will then be a guy.
All right. So it'll be just your voice, and then I'll sing the bass line so it continues to give you a tonal center. Who wants to go first? BC, are you ready? Yes. Great. Yes. All right, Maria, you're first. Hold on. Yeah. 4, 1, 2.
Each mama's egg, it does possess a chromosome that we call X, and Papa's sperm will then supply X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, the child is then the female sex, and if that sperm provides a Y, the baby will then be a guy.
Nice job. Snaps.
Who wants to go next? Jackie. All right, we're going down the line. 4, 1, 2.
Each mama's egg it does possess the chromosome that we call X, and Papa's sperm will then supply a chromosome that's X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, the child is then the female sex, and if that sperm contains a Y, the baby will then be a guy.
4, 1, 2.
Each mama's egg.
Yeah. 4, 1, 2.
Each mama's egg does possess a chromosome that we call X, and Papa's sperm will then supply a chromosome that's X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, the child is then the female sex, and if that sperm contains a Y, the baby will then be a guy.
All right, you want to audition for it, Nacho?
I don't know, but let's see what happens.
4, 1, 2.
Each mom Papa's sperm, it will then supply a chromosome that's X or Y. If Papa's sperm provides an X, then the child will be a female sex. And if the sperm contains a Y, then the baby will become a guy. Oops, that was not it.
Any other auditions at the last minute? Forever speak now, forever hold your peace. All right, your peace is held. Great. How many PC members are not in Secret Superhero? Two of y'all. Well, I don't know. It never takes 2 minutes, is the only thing.
Well, we'll go ahead, Gabe.
Okay, so Secret Superhero. So really quickly, I'm going to give you some direction. You're going to work with Tim for a minute, and then I'm going to come back. The top line, part 1 is which voices?
Good question.
That's good from the alto. Part 1 is the soprano and bass, just like the audition. Part 2 is alto and tenor. Phenomenal.
Trick question.
All right. I'm feeling very good. So the parts that are the solo are where it says optional solo. Everything else is full choir. So it is full choir up until measure 9. And then it is solo all the way through except for where it says all in measures 12, 16, 19, 20.
So just that one measure is all.
Yes, and then it goes back to the optional solo as marked. The solos are already assigned. Does everyone know who's singing what solos?
Yes, but we're a little confused as to which bits, because it seems like Denise is 1 and I'm 2.
Yes.
And it seems like we kind of trade off.
Yes, that's the idea.
Okay, that is it.
Yeah, the idea is to trade off. Solo 1 is
9 through
9 and 11 and 17 through 18. Solo 2 is 13 to 15 and 21 to 22. And who's singing solo 3? Jim. What measures? 25 to 28.
So then, Gage, at 39, is that at all?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been all since 29.
Okay.
All right, you're going to work with Tim for a minute. Someone else will have to sing Jim's solo.
We can handle it.
You can do it. All right, PC, can we meet in the lobby?
Okay. Which one is Jim's? It seems like secret superhero people get kind of gathered.
Go through this, I'm not used
Yeah.
to it at the normal scale.
Oh, you know.
Looking at the basis.
Oh, right.
So I'm a little at sea about
Right.
what this is.
And part 2 is altos and tenors, right? Part 1 is bass. Is that right? I better make a mark of that because I'm gonna get.
Part 2 is inside.
Part 2 is inside.
You made a few mistakes. A lot.
This is
It doesn't matter.
secret super.
So shall I just play the accompaniment and see how it goes?
Yeah. That's just a solo.
Look at me as kind of so humdrum and think
That's me.
that's rather ordinary, nothing but a poor, think that I am very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme, not the very best,
That's me.
not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. But you see, it's all taken
He will sing this. It's
Jim,
Jim's.
but he's not here.
Shall we do that whole section again?
Sure.
That's good. That was good. So.
Is it reality when you look at me?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's.
No, I think I need to sing alone.
Sing it.
I
Okay,
think-
let's just start there. Pick up to 9. 1, 2, ready.
I think that you might look at me as kind of sorta humdrum,
and think of me and rather ordinary, nothing but a boring.
ho hum. Think that I am very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme.
Not the very best, not the very worst.
Just very, 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 very in between. If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. And who am I to disagree?
Good, moving on. 1. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's all right. And I'm getting confused on what octave played in also because.
Don't worry about this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it all up in the treble clef where written, and then you can sing it an octave lower. Let's start at 29. So it's like it's walking down. 1, okay, 5, D, right? All right, 29. 1, 2, ready, and 1. Okay, 9, 3, 4, 1.
Is it reality when you look at me? I think that you might look at me. Look at me as kind of sorta humdrum, and think of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring ho-hum. Think that I am very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme, not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. And who am I to hesitate? For I'm a secret superhero. Bad guys, sporting ability, just your everyday superhero. Super duper heroes. Do not frighten me. I'm such a humble secret superhero. Inanimity, oh, unraveling, you're knowing me. You're living in a world of fantasy. Fantasy has a Stanley Party. Armageddon is a day away. Our insect genius makes a little now and then. I am only a loose and ran away. I'll try to save the day and say off. I think that you would look at me as kind of sorta humdrum, and thought of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring ho-hum. I thought I was very average, nothing very weird, nothing very sweet, not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. I'm not my secret identity. You're not your basic super duper, very humble, really modest secret superhero.
All right, really quickly. Not really quickly, but so once you got to the audition section, woo, You were really cooking. You were cooking with gas. Can I have part 1, pick up to 91? I think.
Hey.
Top of bottom of 12 into 13. I think that you. And we're gonna work the splits before this in a minute.
Wait, 90, well, we're on
Yep.
page.
Bottom of 12 into the top of 13. I think.
No, that's on page 12. Oh.
I 1, 2, 3. I think. Sorry, just part 1. 2, 3.
I think that you would look at me and find a sort of humdrum and thought of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring humdrum. Thought that I was very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme, not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. I've got my secret identity, Fermata. Yes, I'm your basic, super duper, very humble, really modest, secret superhero.
So let's the very humble. Very. Really slow. 3 and 4. And
very humble, really modest.
all right, that B flat's lower. Yes, there we go. 3 and 4. Yeah.
Very humble, very modest.
And then the Z flat. So let's just sing this. You're gonna stop on real, then you're gonna stop on mod. 3 and 4. Go back to real. Again. 3 and 4. And
Very humble, really modest, secret super.
yes. So the big challenge here is it's all staccato. Very humble, really modest, secret super. That's all connected there. One more.
When
Yes.
we get to the fermata of where we're singing, so we're actually holding out.
Super.
Okay, until you.
Hero.
Okay, just
Yeah.
checking.
Yeah, and there's a breath after super, even though it's in the middle of the word. Yes, I'm your. Pick up to 111. Yes, I'm 2, 3. Yes, I'm your secret super duper, very humble, really. Hero. 2, 3. Off. Yeah, we'll get the cut.
Is that your cape switch?
Are we going to?
I think
Why
we're
is it
probably going.
quiet? No, it's because it's a secret.
Yeah. One of the things is that is technically 2 beats as it's shown, which is funky because they would normally put a circle around it so that you would know it was 2 beats. But so it's shh. It's not a.
I'm more basic superhero. Do you want them to open up a little because it's so short and they have this.
Yeah,
They're not really getting the pitch because
the
they're
8th note is.
they're getting too much consonant.
And the 8th note is much longer because right where
I see.
we won't be quite that slow. 111. Yes, I'm your basic super duper very humble. It won't be that slow, but that's the idea. And please attach any consonant on the rest goes to the next word. That's why it's sick. It should say do per, but it says dupe So just make sure it matches super in 112.
Right.
So really quickly, can I hear part 2 now at 91? I think. 1, 4, 2, 3, 4.
I think that you would just look at me as kind of, sort of, humdrum, and thought
see, it's okay by me. Got my secret identity. All right, we're gonna do that part again. Part one, you're like, oh, wow. No. I think. Two,
Take
one,
up to 91?
two, just part two.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. I think that you would just look at me as kinda, sorta, humdrum, and thought of me as ordinary, nothing but a boring ho-hum. And thought that I was really very average, nothing extreme, not the best, not the worst, very, very, very in between. And if that's what you see, it's okay by me. Got my secret identity. One more time. So if you need at any point, put your pulse like lines in. If you need to be like, this is one or this is and, just make sure it's really clear, because you have these moments where you're back on the impulse and it has to be really clear that it's intentional. I think, so just part 2, 2, 3, 4. I think that you would just look at me as kinda, sorta, humdrum, and thought of me as ordinary, nothing but a boring ho-hum, and thought that I was really very average. Hold on. Can we do? Yeah, let's do that measure really slowly. Let's start at 99. I was really. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. I was really. Can we make sure that G is nice whole step. 2, 3, 4. I was really very average. Nothing weird, nothing extreme, not the best, not the worst. Yes. So making sure we know where the leading tone moments are is really important. That was much better. Let's do it again. Because you really, there is a reason to everything that you're singing, but at speed it doesn't feel like it. Same spot, yes, 99. 2, 3, 4. I was really very average, nothing weird, nothing extreme, not the best, not the worst, very, very, very in between. And if that's what you see, it's okay by me. Got my secret identity. Yes, let's do that at speed now. Yeah, that's so much better.
99?
Yes. I guess it's not technically at speed, but it's at the speed where we're singing.
Singing this does require superpowers.
It really does. Especially part 2 without part 1. Like, I was very, very average, nothing weird, nothing extreme, not the best, not the worst, very, very, very in between. And if that's what you see, it's okay by me. Got my secret identity. Yes, I'm your basic, super duper, very humble, very modest, secret super. Alright, we're gonna do, I know you can't quite hit the payoff yet. Very humble. That's 113. Nice and slow. 3 and 4 and very humble, really modest. Yes, make sure that E flat is even a little lower. It's gonna feel like it's pulling you to the S. 2 and 3 and 4 and very humble, really modest, secret super. See, it's so much better when that E flat is in the right spot. One more time. 3 and 4. Yeah. Very humble, really modest, secret superhero for whatever period of time. Shh. Can we very humble, really modest, both parts? Fair bases. 3 and 4 and
Very humble, really modest, secret superhero.
Let's do it again, even slower. 3 and 4 and
Very humble, really modest, secret superhero.
I sang the third because I wanted a third. Let's do it again. Yeah, actually, pick it to 111. Yes, I'm your 2, 3.
Yes, I'm your basic super duper, very humble, really modest, secret superhero.
So it's better. Make sure part 2, the B flat to the G. Yes, I'm your babe. Make sure that G is low enough. One more time. Yes, I'm. It's all the same, right? 2, 3.
Yes, I'm your basic super duper, very humble, really modest, secret superhero.
Alright, so now let's run that whole section and we're going to get to the end. Pick up to 91. I think. Pick up to 91 and then we're going to start working our way backward. I think. That's the Mason soprano. That's the tenor alto. 1, 2, 3.
I think that you would look at me. Just look at me as kind of, sort of, humdrum, and thought of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring poem. And thought that was very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme, not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. And if that's what you see, it's okay by me, I'm not my secret identity. Yes, I'm your basic super duper, very humble, really modest, secret superhero.
Yes, George.
Just thing, I noticed that, measure 113 is all staccato, 114 is not.
Correct, it's supposed to be connected. That's what I'm going to talk about with part 1.
They're really contrasty.
Yeah, the idea should be that very humble, really modest, secret superhero. Yeah. There's so much texture that really happens in this piece. Let's back up to, you had the section on page 12 pretty solid at the I'll drop by to save the day and say, because that was the audition, right? Yeah! The middle of 12 was where the audition started. So, let's back up. Can I have part 2 at pick up to 81? But when Armageddon is a day away. But 1, 2, 3. But with Armageddon is a day away. Hold on, is that G? It's okay. But when yeah, alright. 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away. Oh, an insane genius makes an evil power play. Oh, your puppy cut loose and ran away. So let's start at evil power play, measure 84, making sure we get up to the A this time. Which you steal from the basses later, but we're not there yet. 3, 4. Evil power play. Oh, your puppy cut loose and ran away. Or your, I'm sorry, I'm really, the or your is really getting me. One more time. I keep saying or you. 2, 3, 4. Evil power play. Oh, your puppy cut loose and ran away. That's better. Back to, pick up to 81. 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, or an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. What's your next note? Yeah, just make sure it's just a little taller. Can I have part 1 sopranos? Pick up to 81. But 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, or an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy gets loose and ran away. Let's do that. It starts at genius makes an evil power play. 1, 2. Genius makes an evil power play on your puppy. Oh, sorry, I went too high.
Wait a minute. So it's probably flatted because the B is probably flatted because it was flatted with the bass.
Can you just play it with the bass part?
Yeah. Be the B flat.
Yeah, it's B flat. Yeah.
Where?
In measure 84, on of power, it's a B flat. We would have found that out in a second when we went to sing it with the basses. Yeah. Evil power. The is going to be much lower. Genius. Write it, genius. 1, 2. Genius makes an evil power play. Oh, your puppy got loose and ran away. Yeah, the or your puppy. So it's whole step, half, half.
Did he play?
Oh, your puppy got. Sorry, I did the D was wrong, but the E natural was right. Right there, or your 2, 3. Or your puppy got. Just that much. Or your puppy got. 2, 3. Or your puppy got.
We're not hearing the
Quite
same
getting to
thing.
the E natural, really.
Can you play it a few times, just like?
Okay, that helps.
That's
2, 3. Or your puppy got loose. Again, 2, 3. Or your puppy got. Make where the E natural is not occurring consistently. Let's do it again. 2, 3. Or your puppy got loose. Yeah, the E of puppy needs to feel E, a little brighter. Yeah, 2, 3. Or your puppy got loose. That was better. Let's back up. Genius makes an evil power play. 2, 1, 2. Genius makes an evil power play. I did the B natural. I'm so sorry. 2, 3. Genius makes an evil power play. Or your puppy got loose and that was much better. Can I have basses, part 1 basses, 81. But 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, that's a B flat?
Yep.
Oh, all right. I don't know what happened. But 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, for an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. Way. It can be bright, yeah. With the sopranos. 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, for an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. One more time. That was much better. I will. 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, for an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. With the 2s. Soprano bass, tenor alto. 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, for an insane genius makes his evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. Just the 2s for a second right there. We lost it because you had to listen to them. I know. 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, for an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. All right. So again, tonight is not necessarily about getting everything perfect, but making sure that you can work these parts at home. And I'm going to focus. For me, it's mostly about the hardest sections. With the everyone, 81. Do you all have your notes? Can you hear the first chord? Yeah, and tenors are below the bass, so be 1, 2, 3. But when Armageddon is a day away, for an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. Hold the next chord. Go back to way. Right on that. 2, 3, 4. Hold your body safe all day and say off. I think that you would look at me, just look at me as kind of sort of humdrum and thought of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring. And thought that others was really very average, nothing very weird, nothing to waste history, not the very best, not the very worst, or worse, just very, 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 very in between. And if that's what you see, it's okay, I mean, I've got my secret identity. It's on your face, it's true.
sing piano at the end where it says P or?
Oh yes,
It
we're going.
seems like
We're gonna get there.
I was singing it real loud.
Yeah, it's now. For now, if you sang all of it forte, it would be fine. Because we're carving it. Can I hear it from the top? Because I wasn't in here for the beginning part, so.
Oh, it was really.
This is Denise.
Watch us sing. Reality. Wait, it doesn't have to be that fast.
Anything where it says solo.
2, 3, 4.
What you see, is it reality? When you look at me,
1, 2, 3.
I think that you might look at me.
So that's no, it's okay. That's where it says anytime it says optional solo, someone's been assigned that solo. Yeah, no, it's all good. Can I hear part 1 really quickly? Is it at your? Is it? My body lost over the ocean. Ready? Is it? 4, 3, 4. Is it reality? 2, 3, 4. When you look at me. There we go. There's you could feel it start to ring that time. All right, back to the top. Boom. 2, 3.
What you see, is it reality? When you look at me,
1, 2, 3.
I think that you might look at me. Look at me as kind of, sort of
Humdrum.
And think of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring.
Ho-hum.
Think that I am very average.
Nothing very weird. Nothing too extreme.
Not the very best, not the very worst.
Just very, 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 very in between.
If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. And who am I to disagree?
All right, so if you get that this gap, this bridge section here, I think a lot of these will be better. Exactly, right? So sopranos sing, okay, by me. So, okay is the bass part. So just part 1, 29. I can't sing the high D right now. 2, 3, 4. Okay. By me. No, it's all good. It's all good. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. 2, 3. By me. Off. And that's only 2 beats. That me. So be really careful right there. So this time, can I have? I think we can just build from there, right? Okay. Where's the F? I'm sorry. Here, so it's gonna. Okay. Bye. I just need that 5 to be high. Okay. Bye. Don't let it be bye, but let it be by me. All right. 2, 3, 4. Okay, by me. Hold on.
That looks like a.
There's no by me that's the same note. Okay, by me.
What vowel do you want to hold in on okay? Because some
Okay. Okay, by
you don't want to switch to
me.
A, E.
Yeah, there should be no by me. This doesn't occur here. That okay by me, okay by me. That's literally what it is, right? Okay by me, okay by me. That's all it is. 2, 3, 4. Okay, by me. 2, 3, 4. Off. Okay, by me. What you see? Us. What you see? Make sure it's an E natural. All right, let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, by me. 2, 3, 4. Off. Okay, by me. What you see?
Is it reality? When you look at me.
Yeah, so that's the same as the beginning, right?
Yep.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, because with 29 with the accompaniment will feel much different.
Yep. All right. 29. 2, 3, 4. Okay, by me. Okay, by me.
What you see? Is it reality? When you look at me.
2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3. I think that you might look at me.
Just look at me.
Look at me as kind of sort of humdrum and think of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring ho-ho-hum. Think that I am very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme, not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. I'm not my secret identity, for I'm a secret superhero. Taking down the bad guys for tea. Just your everyday superhero. Saving humanity, a basic modest super duper hero. Do not frighten me. I'm such a humble secret superhero. You're loving me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy, and see me as a silly wannabe. All right, so really quickly, if we learn like 2 pages right now, that's the whole song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for hymn 59, just part 1. We've got like exactly enough time, if we do this well, that we can sing both of these parts and then sing the whole song, and you all are rock stars. 59. 1, 2, 3. For I'm a secret superhero.
Oh, it's just part 1, sorry. Just part 1.
Just your everyday superhero. Sorry, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. The basic, modest, super duper hero. I'm such a humble secret superhero. 1, 2, 3. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. I'm living in a world of fantasy, and see me as a silly wannabe. All right, so can I have just the basses pick up to 75? Oh, undoubtedly. Oh, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy, and see me as a silly wannabe. Yeah, if you get that C, B natural, hey, every time it's rock solid with the sopranos. 75. Oh,
Pick up.
yes, pick up 75. 1, 2, 3. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy, and see me as a silly wannabe. Open up now, yes, and then you know that part. Can I have the 2s? Measure whatever that was.
Pick up to 75.
Nope, 61.
Oh, okay.
So that I can hear just this section. You need this. Your part is taking down the bad guy. It's much party. Oh, take 2, 3. Taking down the bad guys, sporting you and me. To your everyday superhero.
Singing a monster, saving humanity.
What is super duper hero?
Scary face invaders, do not frighten me.
I'm such a humble secret superhero.
Doing my thing, in anonymity. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy. And see me as a silly wannabe.
Alright, so can we start at 73, doing my thing? If you get this, I think you got the whole thing. Doing 2, 3. Doing my thing. Yeah, so it's on the end of 4. Yeah. Doing my thing. Yeah, it's 2, 3. Doing my thing.
In anonymity. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy. And see me as a silly wannabe. But with Armageddon is a day away.
Alright, everyone back to 59. Pick up to 59. 2, 3. For a secret superhero.
Taking down the bad guys, sporting villainy. Just your everyday superhero. Saving humanity.
Basic, modest, super duper hero.
Serious invaders, do not frighten me.
I'm such a
humble secret superhero. Nothing in anonymity. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy. And see me as a silly wannabe. But with
yes,
is a day away.
from the top. Y'all are great. This is going to be awesome. The big thing that I really need you to work on before the next time that we sing this, even if it's just like checking in next week, you're going to have to be much more braggadocious.
Is that like super silly?
Exactly. Just but my favorite line, and this occurs in the part 1, you sing it literally emphasis. You're basic, modest. Like you're like modest. I'm so modest. Saving the day.
Never mind, I take it back.
Yeah. With the little funkiness. All right, but what? Just make sure we're right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you see, is it reality? When you look at me.
1, 2, 3.
I think that you might look at me. Look at me as kind of, sort of
Humdrum.
And think,
Yeah.
trying to be braggadocious.
That's great. All right, 30 minutes, yes.
I'm confused about this all thing in the part one. So on measure 10, 11, 12, it says all.
Yes.
That's everybody or just all part one?
It indicates part one. I'm fine with everyone doing it. I see no reason not. I don't see no reason it needs to be half the group.
So same thing for the rest of that page
Yeah.
then?
I don't see a reason that it needs to be just half the group. I don't think it adds thematic relevance. Which is how we practiced it when we did the solo auditions. All of you went, humdrum.
You say so.
Yeah. Or theoretically, that's what was happening. So you can hear where the kibasa fits in, right?
Yeah, I think you're more relaxed.
You gotta have a little bit more fun. Yeah, the gourd with the beads on it, the metal gourd that we use.
Yeah, kabasa versus kielbasa.
That's right.
13. I think.
Plus is not very loud.
I'm sorry.
You're great. 39. Pick up the I think that you should look at me and look at me. See, you can sing all the parts, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I think that you might look at me, just look at me.
Look at me as kinda, sorta, humdrum, and think of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring. Think that I am very average. We have a rich, nothing very witty, nothing too extreme, not the very best, not the very worst. Our worst is very, 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 very in between. And if that's what you see, it's all okay by me, and not my secret identity. For I'm a secret superhero. Just your everyday superhero. Say a monster saving humanity or basic modest super duper hero. Do not frighten me. I'm just a humble secret superhero. Anonymity. Oh, undoubtedly, you're doubting me. Think I'm living in a world of fantasy, and see me as a silly wannabe. But when Armageddon is a day away, or an insane genius makes an evil power play, or your puppy got loose and ran away. I save the day and say, I think that you would look at me, just look at me as kinda, sorta, humdrum, and thought of me as rather ordinary, nothing but a boring. Very average, nothing very weird, nothing too extreme, not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between. If that's what you see, it's all okay by me. I've got my secret identity. Yes, I'm your basic super duper, very humble, very modest, secret super hero.
Look at that. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be a task to get it off book as it needs to be, but we're going to get there together. Yes.
When we do the whole hums and humdrums, do we look forward?
Yes. Ho hum. Yeah.
I think Anne's good.
That's okay. Well, at 111, where we come in after that fermata,
Yeah.
it feels, I was wondering if we'd wait a minute to come in, so it's a little more, we're barely catching you on that.
Well, identity.
I was gonna
Yes,
ask about that, because I have a
your-
little blurb in there. So
Yeah,
identity.
that part we're gonna, yeah.
And then, so is it like a pause, and then yes?
It shows that yours occurs while they're still singing identities. That's why we have to figure it out.
I have a fermata before it.
But you have a fermata on the 8th note, and they have a half note, so it means it occurs during their fermata.
I see.
Which, it's just gonna take some time to figure out that exact spot.
I just think we'd do better if we had a
Oh,
little
yeah.
time to do it.
Well, it's also faster than we're currently taking it, so it'll feel a little different. Yes, Irene.
Where we're doing the very, 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 very thing, I hear it as like starting kind of, and then it's funny if you just.
Yeah, that's
push
it,
into
and
that.
that's what we tried to work on even in the solo edition, right? Not the very best, not the very worst, just very, 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 very in between, right? And like getting kind of brassy with it will be great.
Challenge one varies is that you guys tend to get faster.
Yeah.
And I'm on offbeat, so so get louder, but don't speed up.
Don't speed up, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I just wanted to say, when I was working with the sound file, there are some mistakes, like she says with instead of by.
Yeah. You were saying that. Yeah.
And there was, it turned out the one thing I noticed where it was a wrong length of note is in my solo, so it doesn't matter, but anyway, people should look out for that because
Yes.
there are some mistakes.
The text on the page is in charge. Yes.
Are we all hitting pull with the same pitch? Pull hum?
Theoretically, but the H is effect, except for the H. It's we're gonna resolve that, but yeah.
What was Denise one?
I was just curious at 100 and 101 where we sing not here, not, just like nah, is that okay?
No.
Nah.
We want the T to be as close to theirs as possible. Nothing very good, nothing too extreme. So it's still an 8 note. Yeah. We have to try and get it as close to theirs as possible. So it's just a little hair longer. It's not quite staccato.
Well,
Yeah.
which is hard because of the all.
Yeah. There'll be a tiny
Yeah.
change, yeah. That's the hardest part. Is lining it up. Thank you. Have a great night. When wet roads.
Yep, Billy.